Michelle Ferreri has a message for Sean Fraser, and it's not a positive one. So this clown, who is now our Attorney General, basically, Sean Fraser, the failed housing minister, the failed immigration minister, has failed up once again. And now he's got a plan. Prime Minister Carney just announced new plans to help keep Canadians safe, including hiring 1,000 new RCMP officers. The RCMP, you mean the ones who were complicit in protecting Justin Trudeau when he committed multiple crimes? Oh, great. That'll help. So Michelle Ferreri has something to say about this, but I want to show you what Sean Fraser has to say, and then I'll show you what Michelle Ferreri had to say. Now, before I do get into this, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. So let's get into this, and then we'll talk about it.
Prime Minister Carney has just announced our plan to build safer communities right across the country. First, he said where our criminal laws aren't working, we're going to change them. I'm here in Alberta and just wrapped a day of meetings with provincial ministers of justice and public safety to identify how we can change the bail system in Canada and adopt harsher penalties for violent repeat offenders.
Just undo what you morons did for the past 10 years. That's all you gotta do. We used to keep violent criminals in jail. Now we let them out. What changed? Oh, that's right. We had a liberal government. We need to have 1,000 meetings to figure out. It's very simple. Just undo what you did. Okay?
Second, we're going to be strengthening the front line. Today, Carney has announced that he's going to be hiring an additional 1,000 RCMP officers to make sure the organization has the resources necessary to investigate crimes and to lay charges where appropriate. We're going to be doing more to add resources to the border to ensure drugs and guns can't be smuggled into Canada as easily, and be hiring more prosecutors to ensure that criminals are brought to justice. But finally, we know that we're only going to solve this problem in the long term if we make the investments upstream that will help reduce crime over time through prevention. This is going to take significant investments in affordable housing, supportive housing, mental health and addictions, and community investments that are going to let kids be kids who are currently at risk of going into a criminal lifestyle. We're going to do what it takes to make this country safer, and we're going to work with every provincial jurisdiction to make it happen.
Okay. So notice how he didn't mention changing the laws? You can hire a bunch more judges and prosecutors all you want. If the laws don't change, there's nothing those judges and prosecutors can do, you moron. But again, this is the problem. It's we're going to do this, we're going to do that. Please believe us, please trust us. Now that we've figured it out after 10 years of failure, guys. Like, who believes this garbage? I would really want to meet the people who would see something like this and go, oh yeah, that's good. Are you kidding? Now, Michelle Ferreri is going to let us know what she thinks of that. So let's have a look at what she's got to say. Then we'll have a look. Then we'll talk about that as well after.
Surprise! The Liberal Party has another going to announcement. They're going to do so many great things. The going to party. They're wonderful. Today's announcement, they're going to fix bail. That's great. They're going to hire 1,000 RCMP officers, just like they were going to hire 1,000 CBSA officers. I never did that. Right. Okay, but they're going to do it, guys. And the thing that they're actually going to fix bail isn't actually going to work. Fun fact. Because they're just going to do the reverse onus, which is the thing that the Liberals already did in Bill C-48. Didn't work. Crime is worse. But hey, trust them. Because they're going to. Right? They're going to. Look at all the things they've already achieved. Is your life more affordable? Is your housing more affordable? How about the crime? It's way down, right? They're going to. Just trust them.
Right. It's like, that's what they want. Just trust us, guys. Keep trusting us. And to be fair, I mean, it's not all their fault because they're not held accountable. The people of this insanely stupid country keep electing them. So why would they change? They keep getting these nice cushy jobs with a nice salary, probably a lot of bonuses, great benefits, I'm sure, to have meetings and do nothing. Let's be honest. Let me know in the comments section if you were offered $250,000 a year plus benefits and probably bonuses, and you were getting paid to do nothing, you'd probably take the money. I would. If my job said, hey, we're going to pay you that much money and we don't really want you to do anything except have meetings, I would say, great. That shouldn't be that way because, of course, a company's not going to make money or be prosperous in any way if you do nothing. But Canadian voters, not all, of course, But about 43% of them decided that this guy and that Mark Carney, amongst others, were the right people to help fix the country. And yet, who were the ones that broke the country? Oh yeah, this guy in Freeland who also got reelected, Karina Gould reelected, etc., Anita Anand, etc., etc., etc. Why? Mostly because they were scared of Trump. And now they got this guy with his great resume and this nice old man, and he's the one to get the best deal for us. Well, he's almost 3 months late on his second deadline to get a deal done with Trump. And then people will defend Carney. Oh, it's not his fault. What do you mean it's not his fault? He set the date. He's 3 months past due. Okay, you're at your job. Your boss says, hey, I got something for you. Here's a little project. I want it due in a week. And you take 3 weeks, 3 times your allotted time. Your boss isn't going to be very happy with you. Who are the boss, or who's supposed to be the boss of government officials? We're supposed to be. Instead of firing these morons, we rehired them. So I guess, in a way, whose fault is it really? Is it really the liberals, the government's fault, or is it the people who keep voting for these morons? I would say both. This is also one of the reasons why I make these videos, because I want people to wake up. Look at what they're doing. It's, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then nothing happens. We need that to change. But Canadians voted for fear. They acted out of fear, just like they did 5 years ago, remember? It's hard to wake people up when they're in that much of a coma, but, sheep are going to sheep. It's what they do. We just need more Canadians to wake up, like we saw out east in Newfoundland, Labrador, where they elected a conservative premier after 10 years of liberal hell. We just got to keep bringing that movement more towards Ontario and maybe even parts of Quebec, and we can get in a majority conservative government, hopefully sometime in the near future.